Hello, welcome back. I got sidetracked. I had a visitor pop over unexpectedly. Alright, welcome back to the Toy Box, and we're under construction once again. We're going to finish up, or at least get a bunch done, on the box I started yesterday. About an hour today. Yesterday was 2 hours. Might do about an hour or so today. And for those of you that may join us that did not see part 1, this is the Warzone Arena, where we're going to have 2 teams with a boss on each team, pitted against one another. And you will have the option of either spectating the battle itself, or if you want, you can get involved. There's a number of ways you can get involved too. You could be on the player 1 team or the player 2 team, or if you really want to, you could set it where you could be your own one-man army against both teams. So that'd be kind of like a free-for-all battle royal kind of thing. They're going to be after each other. They're going to be after you. Nobody gonna like nobody. So we have that little Invisinator thing there. I'm still not sure how much I want to keep that. It might be easier just to use the invisible gadget than to mess with that. So as I was testing it yesterday, a couple of things that I realized I'm going to have to do some work on, and that's going to start with these guys moving in, which the good news is I only have to work on the triangle sections here because this was already internal, or moved inside I should say. So the problem was that the villain or the boss was not necessarily hitting the team selector there, and without that it really does screw things up. So we have to tighten that up and force him into that. So let's begin with that. One of the other things we're going to do after that is make it so that when the match is officially over, all of the combatants are destroyed. So let's start first with our, I like to call it the crash box, because it allows you to worry about not worry about collision issues that would otherwise prohibit you from putting certain objects in certain places. So let's begin. We're going to move this guy over here. And same. Whoa, how'd that happen? Much better. Why are we being difficult? Okay, we will have to check on that one in a second. Maybe we can swap it out with this one. Okay, we are having some failure to communicate. Alright, let me finish this side over here since that one's at least cooperating for the moment. And as we learned yesterday, all I did was put a whole new crash box in, and then suddenly the issue where things weren't cooperating, they worked fine. So I'll do the same thing here and see if that doesn't fix it. Worst case scenario, I'm just going to put a path creator in there and force it to go where I want it to go. Yeah, we'll just stick with that. Okay, so that's one side there. Now let's go ahead and, before I delete it, I want to pull it out of the way so I don't accidentally delete my boss. Now we'll just go back one more time and try this again and see what the problem seems to be. Yeah, new box and no problem. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. Problem solved. Pull that out of there. So that should pretty much force them to hit the team selector. Be very surprised if that didn't do the trick. Alright, we're going to try this one and hopefully it'll cooperate. So far so good. And then we're going to do that on this side as well. Let's see if this box will work or if I'm going to have to make another one. Alright, this time it's cooperate. I don't know what happened to that other box. Maybe I didn't have it placed deep in... Oh, here we go. Never mind. No, it's working. As I was starting to say, maybe I didn't have it placed where the entire... Oh no, because even the entire block isn't covered there either, so I don't know. A lot of aspects of this game have been a little sketchy ever since the servers went down. May have just been a weird coincidence, but it does seem like... I mean, there's certain things we know, like if you're putting a boss into the game, there's now this delay of like 10 seconds where nothing will happen. But only on the first time. If you add bosses after that, it's fine. Alright, so we've now taken care of the part where there should be absolutely no doubt that it's going to push them through there. Now, a couple other things we're going to change. Let's do the stuff we've already talked about. We're going to go to our logic, and when the game is completed, what I want is to defeat the wave. Same thing here. When it's completed, we will defeat the wave. Now, I don't know if I want to do that with the bosses as well. I kind of think the last boss standing should be there, and then at the very least, even if you were spectating, get in there and fight them. Or what's left of them. So I'm going to leave that alone. I mean, I could just soon also take the bosses out and give us a completely clean slate, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with where we're at here at the moment. There was also a reset issue, so let me do that. Well, you know what? In that case, maybe I do need to. The game is completed. Reset. Just thinking. I'm gonna take that back. Because what I'm going to do instead is throw another one of these down. So when the delay is completed, that will reset. And I'll show you why here in a second. Not that I couldn't have done it the other way. I have it this way for a specific reason. So I'm going to go to my properties here on this one. I'm going to go 5 seconds. That's a good amount of time. Because I just want there to be the opportunity. Let's say, you know, you got Vader against, I think this is set up Vader against Darth Maul. So let's say Darth Vader wins. I want him to have 5 seconds to be like, yeah, that's right. So, instead, now, when the game is completed, it'll start to delay. 5 seconds later, it will reset the bosses. Makes sense? Now, what I'm trying to recall here at this moment, and I don't, is what was resetting. I know it's set up to do it, but what is I think I remember. Although it seems, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, so the button in there is going to reset those. This is going to start them. And I did have another idea as well, which is I want to slow their roll a little bit. So let me go to the properties here. It's already at 100, which is relatively slow, but I'm going to go 75. Just to make sure the boss is getting in there and getting caught, and that it's not too fast for him to appear and land. If I find it's too slow, I might go back and change it up a little bit, but I think 75 will work pretty well. Oops, back. Okay, then we're going to do the exact same thing, of course, on this side. And last time. There you go. We are almost there, but there's still some more to be done. Currently, let me refresh my memory. That's hooked up to the scoreboard. I'm going to drag this in the arena for a moment. That's hooked up to the locator. Now I'm going to drag it over here. Yeah. Let me see what else is going on here. We've got the locators we know. Blue team activator, that's fine. Screen team scoreboard is good. There's 2 challenge makers. Let's see what's going on. We definitely want this gone, but let me double check. Yeah. Really? Ay, caramba. What in the heck, man? I want that gone. So the challenge maker is no longer going to decide when the enemies spawn, because they were spawning and getting into a fight before the bosses would even show up, and I wasn't really digging that. Let me pop over to this guy. So you may say, okay, then how are we going to do it? Well, We're gonna show you that in a second here. Delete that one. Alright. If you remember yesterday, we put these pathfinders down, and I said add some of these little waypoints. And in each case, there was a last waypoint, of course. So we're going to use that last waypoint, because by that point, your boss should be pretty much at least in the arena. So now, our new logic will be that when the point is reached by the object on the path, which will be the blocks, generate the wave. Same thing on this one. New logic connection. When the point is reached by object on the path, generate the wave. Okay. And all the fighting toys in there. Now I've got some other ideas on what to do inside the battle arena itself, with random explosions and some smoke maybe and stuff like that. But first I just want to get everything actually working properly. And right now I'm kind of thinking this should it should work. Let's go, Kylo, bust it out. You're killing me, man. That's right, I'll go with that one. Especially knowing that history says this one still probably won't work. So here's what I'm going to do. Now that it's saved, as soon as it's done, I'm going to take the start box that's currently up on that platform, and I'm going to move it backstage to make sure that the whole, boss spawning and being pushed inside through the gate and all that's working properly. And I might have to do it a second time, but we'll see. At this point, I can't imagine it not working. It seems like I've got it pretty much all tweaked out. Good news, this thing is such a simple build, and we're still going to add some crowd effects and things like that down the line. We'll start on this side, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Whoops. Thank you for placing me way over there. And then we'll get our invisible device. It will become invisible. I forgot about that. So we just saw Darth Vader is there. And sounds like it worked on that side. And there's Kylo on the other. Oh, I'm liking this.
You will be destroyed. Do you yield? Defenses are useless against the dark side.
This is looking pretty good so far.
You fall. Strike me down. Beware my wrath. You This will hurt. Destiny.
Now it looks like it's only showing the one, so I can't tell you what Kylo's or Darth Maul's health is at right now. I can only see Vader's, but that's alright.
Run away or be defeated. I am uninterested in letting you succeed. Taste my blade. Got you. Repaid in kind. There is no hope for you. Give up. Underestimate me. Do not challenge your anger. Submit or suffer.
Let's get a look over here and see how Vader's doing. Excuse me while I collect all the sparks I did nothing to earn.
My attack is lethal. Prepare yourself. Your tenacity is your downfall. You will meet your destiny. There is
I'd really be curious to see what Kylo Ren's health is at.
you will show no mercy.
I got a feeling he's on the loser's end of this battle.
Beware my wrath. Me. You are a fool to continue.
Can't quite figure out... Wait a minute. I don't see Kylo having an orange glow to him, which I thought I did in the beginning.
There is no escape. Give up. This is your last chance. Give in to your hate. Now you will die.
No, looks like Vader's got the orange glow. But then why are they... Alright, so who won? There should still be one. What? What happened? Okay, everything was really good up to the very end. I'm trying to figure out why my 5-second delay. Unless by some weird coincidence they both happen to get killed off, which I doubt. Okay, come over here, we reset that. We'll test this out and see if that part's working properly. I'm just trying to remember if this is the one that has the box on it or not. Yep. This time I'm going to come to the inside to see the entrance coming through. Alright, now did he catch... It still looks like he didn't catch the T marker. So that's kind of part of the problem. See, Vader clearly caught it.
Any hope that you may win, there is no escape. This is your last chance.
Alright, there's one other thing I can do, and I'll tell you why I hesitate. what I can do is add another one of those team
Do not expect to win.
assigners there. But the problem is now, if for some reason the player going through kind of catches one and then the other, it actually turns it on and then turns it off.
Got you. I have you now. My attack is will meet your destiny. Give up. Give in to your hate. Insurgency will be eliminated.
I'm gonna have some fun with this.
Give in to your anger. Strike me down. It is now time to face your fears.
Hey, what are you messing with me for, man?
This will hurt. There is no hope for you. Prepare Taste my blade. I will show no mercy.
Kind of want to see you go down to Vader and
The dark side. Far too simple. Prepare yourself. Impressive. Most impressive.
But it looks like we've already lost.
Have you now? It is now time to
Darth
face
Maul.
your fears. I am uninterested in letting you succeed. You underestimate me. There is no escape. Abandon any hope that you may win. I have you now.
Alright, so in 5 seconds we should see him disappear as well. Maybe? I probably didn't reset that.
Step away. Underestimate me. Prepare yourself.
You prepare yourself.
You will be destroyed.
Okay. I think we're in pretty good shape. Now, just some little fine tweaking here and there. I'm going to try putting 2 of those team assigners and see what that does. Gunslinger. I am here to keep you from having a productive day at work. That is what I'm here for. Alright, let me load it back in from the scratch, because if I make any changes now, it's going to also save the fact that half of the inside has been blown up. And toy box saves. That might be my favorite comment in a long time. Watching this really beats what I was doing at work before. Gonna let y'all in on a little secret. When it gets slow at work where I'm at, I tend to pull some of these videos up once in a while just to look. Not necessarily mine, there's other people's, but I'm just saying. It does sometimes beat work. whatever we can do to make a day go by a little faster, a little smoother. A little more entertaining. So I'm having second thoughts about having the remaining or the last standing boss just disappear after 5 seconds. Because I'm like, why? Why would I want to do that?
Very well.
Oh, why did I do that? I did not want to do that. Oh, dadgummit. My bad. Oh, actually, we're okay then. Well, no, we're not. Let's just load in again. Oh, no, no, no. Definitely don't want to do that. Come on, come on. I think I'm going to get rid of that Invesinator because it really doesn't serve a purpose. It only lets you be invisible for a few seconds, and that just doesn't really make it work. So if we add a second team assigner, I think that will take care of that last part of the game. And after that, like I said, I'm thinking about some sound effects for the crowd. Since it's a small arena, I might actually get the crowd jumping and stuff at certain intervals.
What do you want?
No, don't do it again. No, don't do it again. Where's my wand? Oh. Get rid of that. Poof. And then it'll come down here. Decisions. Let me see if I go with this. And give me my crash box real quick. Not sure if this will work or not, to be honest with you, because we're not moving a block, we're moving an object into a block. Or at least in the space of a block. Yeah. Alright, let's put that back there. Let's get rid of this again. I wonder if I can do it in reverse. You know, it's kind of like when you bring interior parts in that you would normally hang on walls. If you have the walls up, you can't put the interior part in an exterior box. But if you pull the walls away, put the items up, and then bring the wall to it, that'll work. Backwards logic, but it works. See, again, if it hits this one first, and then it hits this one, it's going to turn it off. If this will turn it on, that'll then turn it off. So they've got to be pretty much side by side, which that's not looking like it's going to happen. Can I put these on a path? I think I can, maybe? And I can't. Let's see. Well, I just came up with another possible idea. What if... And just call me crazy, but what if... Okay, let's go here. If this works, we'll have to shrink it down a bit, but... New logic connection whenever it's entered by AI enemy. Tell you what, we're going to scratch that because technically we're on the blue team. Whenever it is entered by anyone. Nope. That is not gonna happen. That would have just been too easy, wouldn't it? So the player physically has to hit that. Alright, let's go back to this. There's still another thought that I'm having here, in that I can tighten these two up using a path. Or maybe I just add another one in there for the sole purpose. Try. Oop, what happened to my? I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Well, actually, it seems like it's working, except for that part. Might not have even needed the box for that. Alright, so... what I'm gonna do with these guys is bring them forward a notch. Because I want to make sure that they are still covering that team option up so it doesn't accidentally set other ones back on other teams. And this should be forward backward. So we're at -2. We'll see if that's enough. I think that should be. Don't even think I needed this, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Let's do this. We'll save what we've got right now in case it works, and we only have to worry about the other side. Feeling pretty confident that he's going to be on the blue team. Not worried about that. What I am worried about is that the push blocks push him through, A, and B, that they then cover up the team assigner so that nothing else can mess with it. I'm not going to worry about my thumbnail since I already know I'm going to have to come back and do this again for the other side if it works. Fun about doing Disney builds is having to come up with ideas to make the thing do things it doesn't necessarily want to do. Sometimes it says, no, we can't do that. And then you're like, well, yeah, you can. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is bring the box up here. Just for now. Of course, this is going to throw me back out there anyway. What's the difference? See, now he went through more than one, and he lost his... No, he's blue. Alright. Well, that's the good news. Go fight yourselves and don't pay me any attention. Oh, you're gonna pay me attention. Why are they not fighting each other, at least? Alright. Let's help remove the confusion from their world.
Taste my blade.
There we go.
Find your lack of sense disturbing.
Vader's orange.
There is no escape. You will fall. It is now time to face your fears.
Maul is red, yes.
There is no eliminator. Where my wrath? I am uninterested in letting you succeed. Give in to your anger and strike me down.
Where's Darth Maul? There he is, okay.
This is your last chance.
What?
Uninterested in letting you succeed.
Mm-mm.
Underestimate.
Strike a pose. Look at that.
Your tenacity is your downfall. You are insignificant compared to the power of the Force. You are a fool to continue. You will be destroyed. Give in to your hate. Submit or suffer.
Did we lose Darth Maul again, I think? I'm really trying to get those two to be the last two standing in this mess. Oh, he's there.
Bow to me. Prepare yourself. You are a fool to continue. Defenses are useless against the dark side. Submit or you will pay for that. Prepare yourself. Coward. Got you. I have you now. Run away! Stupidity or being defeated.
A win.
Now, how was that? Oh, did he get Vader? Maybe he did. And 5 seconds later, he disappeared. Thought I took that part out, though. No, not right now. Not right now. Alright, we're getting pretty much there. Hey, we got a bomb in here. There it goes. Let's go ahead and reset. And go back to this and see.
Such weakness. Only in rage and hate can one be strong.
Let's take a look at this one. I might not have to switch the other side. It only seemed to be happening on this side. Now he's doing his thing, coming out blue. He's coming out orange.
You will be destroyed. This will hurt. You will fall. There is no escape. Run away!
Thought I was supposed to come in as a blue character for some reason.
Now you will die.
Maybe what I'll do is just put a team for orange and blue up there, and then you can just... That's what to do. Yeah. I got that. Up in that starters box, I'll just put one of each, and then you can decide each match who you want to be with.
Far too simple.
Man, I'm trying to help you.
Submit.
having a bad day. Gosh, dang it.
I find your lack of sense disturbing.
I need health. Quickly. I see some.
You will meet your destiny. The Emperor will not tolerate this behavior. I am uninterested in letting you succeed to win. There is no hope for you.
Oh, that's what they all say.
Your tenacity is your downfall. Give in to your
Hey, no double teaming.
me down. You underestimate me. There is no hope for you. Prepare yourself. It is now time to face your fears.
Ooh, Vader's got everybody in the death chokehold.
Release your anger. Now die. There is no escape.
Vader just bought the farm. Alright. Looks like it's working pretty well. I'm going to just do a couple of things here real quick. So we go to our team activator. And up here we will decide who we won't be. Actually, I've got to reload to do this. Never mind. Yep. Go to load in. So we're going to do the 2 team options there so you can decide whoever you want to be on. So another thing I would, well, another part of me just wants to see the 2 bosses go at it without the armies. I think the easiest thing to do for that would be to have a destruction button. That'll just take the armies out immediately.
Very well.
So here's how that's going to go down. First, let's do our 2 team assigners or activators. 1 there, 1 there. So then you just decide I want to be orange or I want to be blue. Next, what we need, and where do I want to put it? It's another thing. Will be a button. It's getting crowded up here, isn't it? If it's up here, it's subject to getting struck. Hence activated. I mean, I guess technically it could happen up here too, but it's a little less likely to. can't hook that up to a path? I really thought you could. Huh. Alright, new logic connection when it's pressed. Defeat wave. So this time around, we're just going to have the bosses go at it. And let me just see, I don't think this will work, but... kind of want to move this over a little bit more. Oh, it does work. Good. And what else did we want? So I was thinking, I was starting to say about some effects. So let's say half the stadium is for, what is this, blue team is over here, so this half will be blue team, which means every time one of these guys is defeated, new logic connection, when enemy is defeated. Oh, that's a midsection, is it? Alright, well. Loud cheering. So whenever it's loud cheering here, it'll be loud cheering here. And then by a similar token, when an enemy is defeated on the blue team, the orange team will be happy. Loud cheering. And again, whenever this one is cheering loudly, so will this one. Yeah, I was a little too quick on the trigger there. And loud cheering here will also create the same in that section. So this half and this half have their designated teams of favor, and then over here in the middle, what do we want to do with these guys? We'll split one each. That's a compromising thing to do. So let's say new logic, when one of these enemies is defeated, we'll say just cheering regular. How's that, since there's a mix? And then over here, new logic, whenever an enemy is defeated, regular cheering out of there. Now that's all good about the cheering. We now want to get some boos to match those cheers. So again, new logic, whenever an enemy is defeated, and this should be the blue team, right? Yeah, on the blue team, they are going to be booing whenever they are booing. they will boo as well. And finally, when they're booing, they will boo as well. We're going to leave the middle alone since it's just regular cheering, 'cause it's a split crowd. And then, last but not least, these three here. When an enemy is defeated on the orange team, the orange side will not be happy about it. So they will boo. And as they boo, so too will the rest of the section. Alright, so that gives us our full stadium involvement. This thing's gonna be rocking. Not sure how I feel about adding a little bit of smoke to the environment or not. I think I'll stick with it the way it is, at least for the moment. We now have our kill switch to make it just boss versus boss. We've got a thoroughly active and involved crowd. And would you just look at that Sky Dome? Well, I had it there up until the last moment. Good enough. Warzone Arena. You know, one of the other things I was thinking of is setting up some random explosions that would actually take anyone out that's in the explosion radius. What I may do is just take this box, because I like the way this is right now, and I may just copy it and then make it like an Extreme Rules version of it where all kinds of destruction really takes place, and the end of it, maybe the whole arena is just like a smoldering ruins or something. Alright, saved. Let's get up to the top and see what we got. Start challenge? Why yes, please. As soon as the enemies spawn in, we will blow them out. Let me get my tool. Alright. They're all gone. Wow, are they throwing stuff? Nice! The Boo Birds are in the house. Alright, there's Vader. There's Vader. Wait a minute, we got two Vaders? I can't possibly. That's Vader. Oh, that's Darth. Looked like Vader with the blue. Well, now we gotta get you guys to come out and play. Woo! Not what I had in mind. There they go.
Give up.
They just need a little friendly help.
Face me, coward.
Oh, they're gonna fight it out on the big stage.
Insurgency to be eliminated.
Bring it again. I dare you.
Your weapons
You will fall.
You underestimate me.
Do you yield?
I don't think he does.
This will hurt.
Battle of the Sith. It is going down, fans.
It is now time to face your fears.
My attack is lethal.
I have you now. tenacity is your downfall. That you may win.
Wish I could see Darth Maul's health bar.
Bow to me. Prepare yourself. You are a fool.
Get a pretty strong feeling he's not doing very well in this one. And Vader's about the toughest boss there is.
Expect to win.
There is no escape. Submit or suffer. Where my wrath?
Hey, what you coming after me for? Leave me alone.
Give in to your anger and strike me down.
Yeah, do what he said.
My attack is lethal.
Say your attack or your breath.
Compared to the power of the Force.
Hey. Hey guys, what is this? What does this do?
You are a fool to continue. Prepare yourself. Gotcha. Defenses are useless against the dark side.
Gotta try and even it up a little bit. I'm pretty sure Darth Maul's getting destroyed.
Succeed. I have you now. Your tenacity is your downfall. You will meet your destiny. Give up. There is no escape. There is no hope for you.
Taste my blade.
I will show no mercy. This is your last chance. I find your lack of sense disturbing.
Alright, I'd say it's about an even match now. I'm gonna let them finish it out on their own.
Do not
Release
expect
your
to
anger.
win.
Submit or suffer. Insurgency will be eliminated.
This will hurt.
Far too simple.
What?
Just threw him right in there, man.
Wrath. You will meet your destiny.
Bow to me. Taste my blade.
Excuse me.
Face me, coward!
Boy, these two guys are really putting on a slugfest here.
Do not
Show
expect to
no
win.
mercy.
And there he goes. Hey,
I
catch.
find your lack of sense disturbing.
I get that a lot.
I have you now. Prepare yourself. It is now time to face your fears. There is no escape. Give in to your anger and strike me down.
Hey, look who's frozen in time. Oh, sweat.
You will regret that. Prepare yourself. Your defenses are useless against the dark side. Stand down.
All right. As all the rocks still hover in place. I was gonna say that would have been a good shot right there. Okay, I think this one's about done. I'm not going to add too much more to that. I'm liking the way this is working right now. You got different options. You can have teams, or you can just have them go head to head like we just saw. Oops. Trusty replay or reset button rather, sets that back up. Why don't we go ahead and change things up a little bit here. So let's go to our configure wave, which is currently what? Ice creatures. Instead of the ice creatures, let's go with some symbiotes. And then we'll keep the thugs that are over there. These are like the toughest three, I think, for sidekicks. And then let me see what our scoreboard is set for. Okay, so it doesn't say which enemy specifically. Fair enough. Actually, let's keep Darth Vader. And let's make Darth Maul be the Hulk. So Hulk smash. Get rid of that. And once again, we're going to go with the two big guys going head to head, and we'll get rid of the allies here when they spawn.
You will be destroyed.
Man, Hulk's going straight after Vader. He ain't wasting no time.
Release your anger.
They are fighting in the back alley. Look at this.
Give in to your hate.
Dark side against gamma radiation. Which is a stronger force?
Your destiny.
Man, Vader's taking a whooping.
I will show no mercy.
Oh, snipe.
Give in to your anger and strike me down. I am uninterested in letting you succeed.
I'm telling you what, I'm liking Hulk's chances in this one.
Will be eliminated. Give in to your anger and strike me down. You underestimate me. You will meet your destiny. I will show no mercy.
Wait, who won? Oh, no kidding. Wow. Well, look at that. And I thought Vader was undefeatable. Alright, this time we're going to do it again with the teammates. So we're going to let them all go crazy here. We'll get our crowd cheering and booing and all that good stuff and see how this all plays out here. There's Vader. He's got his team set. Although Hulk's not doing that blue thing. I think I'm going to take those other two out.
There is no escape.
Yeah, because right now Hulk's going against his own people.
Destroy. This is your last chance. It is now time to face your fears.
Right now Hulk has no friends because there's 3 of those team selectors.
I will deal with this myself. I have you now.
I have to help him. Oh, it might be too late.
I have you now.
Is Hulk still alive?
Defenses are useless against the dark side.
No, I think Hulk dead.
Any hope you may win. I find your lack of sense disturbing. I have you now. Insurgency will be eliminated.
Okay, he's on my team. I can't do anything to him.
Give in to your anger and strike me down.
You heard the man. Strike him down. Vader getting bum rushed.
Give in to your hate. Release your anger. Far too simple.
Wow, missed him by a mile.
Uninterested in letting you succeed.
That was a New York City butt whooping. Ah, there is something. No, I can't do that yet, though. Why did that not? Hold on a minute. Might not reset the scoreboard. Okay, that's deactivated, which is right. Actually, let me see what happens when I hit this.
Another step toward controlling the galaxy.
Let's go and load this in one more time. I'm just going to go with the one team selector. If it happens to miss once in a while, oh well. But as we just saw there, it ended up turning Hulk blue and then back to nothing. Because he kind of hit one and then the other. Oops. Making a mess over here.
What do you want?
Alright, so I'm going to leave that one a little bit forward the way it is and see if that isn't good enough to fix that problem. I think I'm having to come to the... I kind of wanted to let the game decide itself out at the end of the day. Even if one boss was defeated, let it play. If there's members of that defeated boss's team alive, that they keep on fighting to the end. But as we just saw there, for some reason, when I remove... No, I didn't do that with this last one, though. So somehow, either it didn't reset. Let's do this. And this is pressed. We want to reset the scoreboard. So I have a feeling that might not have worked. And it'll also reset those funnels. Just trying to figure out why all of the members of one team were taken out, but the game never completed. Alright, let's see what that gives us. And again, we'll go with, instead of Darth Maul, this time we'll go with Hulk. That might be another part of the thing too. I think it gave Hulk some pretty tough teammates, but let me see if I'm right about that. Well, no, those are okay ones. The Rebuker and all them. And then we have, I believe, Darth Vader, right? Yeah. Who else could we go with, though? Ooh, now there's a fight. And we're gonna come over here. And since it's a symbiote, we're gonna give him symbiotes. Wonder if I had set them all to 2 each to get the score to 7. That might be something I forgot to do. We'll see. Okay, come back here. Solid thumbnail. Got the glows on the lightsaber to peek. In a way, this is kind of similar to the battle box I did. I think it was called Team Warfare, where it was a back alley brawl, literally. I may build up the arena a little bit bigger too, might put another level or so on it. Do it. I'm gonna try and observe this as long as they'll let me. I'm on Team Hulk. Want to see how the crowd reacts here. There we go. Oops. I just got thrown into the third row. Oh wait, you're my team, I'm sorry. Is that it? Alright, we're having a problem with our scoreboard. I don't know what it is. Oh wait, maybe not yet. Is there somebody still standing for them? Wow, it looks like a sweep right there, doesn't it? Okay, why is it not... We gotta figure out what's going on here. Crowd's doing its job. Something is wrong with the scoreboard, though. Oh, wait a minute. I can't take him out if I'm blue, can I? But if I come up here and... Oops! Hold that thought. Oh, sweet. Oh, no, you didn't. Holy cow, man. He's... Jeez.
I can't be defeated so easily. Step away.
My goodness. No health to be had here, is there?
Time to exact. Feel me.
Where'd he go? Oh, sweet.
Not so sure of yourself now, are you?
And still didn't give me the victory nod. Hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to end it here for today because I know I just have a little tweaking to do with the scoreboard in the game pad over there. So otherwise, I'm kind of happy with the way this one's turning out. I'm going to probably add at least a second level to the arena to make it look a little more foreboding. I'm still debating on whether I want to add any effects or hot spots or things like that in the arena, but I don't want too much going on that it takes away from the overall fight itself. So that's the majority of it. If you guys want to do something similar or have ideas, feel free to drop comments, or you can join us on the PlayStation Network under the community Infinity Ever After. It is the most active after server community there is, so we'd love to have you there. In the meantime, until next time, just remember, Disney Infinity, it is a game where the only limitation is your imagination. Catch y'all next time.